Welcome everybody to Danville, Virginia for today's college hoops action on this Friday night. Averett University will be taking on Greensboro College. My name is Thomas Heaney III. Averett comes in today at 1-1, Greensboro at 1-1 as well. Little rivalry here between these two former USA South foes as the Cougars looking to continue their streak. They won at Southern Virginia 76-56 in their last game a couple of days ago. And now they return home to face the Pride, who also 1-1 coming off that win. Non-conference game. It's chilly outside, but warm in the Grant Center as Coach Duino's got his boys ready to go. A couple of players to watch here. How about Tomias Gracie for Averett, averaging 22 points per game in 29.5 minutes this season. He has just been outstanding. Career high 24 points and 7 assists in Averett's win against Southern Virginia. And he's kind of the guy that Coach Duino is going to have to lean on here to run the point guard position. Obviously, point guard Jamison Graves transferred last year. And now Averett, a young team here in Averett, a team with no seniors on the roster. Just outstanding. Let's see how they can fare today against Greensboro. As for the Pride, we've got Nige Stroman, the 6'6 forward, transfer from Davidson Davie Community College. And boy, has he been good. Averaging 20.5 points per game this season, 9 rebounds, and he gives Greensboro a little bit of length. He's not going to shoot the three too much, but he's a force down low. So we'll see how Averett can do against the size of Stroman. And one of the things that Coach Duino talked about in his pregame that you can see on the Averett Cougars U social media pages is that Averett is not tall, but they're lengthy. And Averett doesn't have a player listed on the roster over 6'6", but the Cougars roster is lengthy. None of the 17 players are under 6 feet tall, and 12 of the players on the roster are listed at 6'5" or 6'6". So a lot of storylines here. We'll dive all into it as we continue on here in the pregame. Again, my name is Thomas Heaney III. You're watching the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. The Cougars were picked 9th in their preseason poll. This is the second home game for the Cougars. They played against St. Mary's, team from Maryland, on the 7th of November, about 1 week ago here today. And they lost in that contest 74-68. That was a really good game, back and forth action. And Averett ultimately fell in that one. They also played an exhibition at Division I High Point. And if you're a big college hoops fan, obviously High Point went on that March Madness run. They played Purdue in the first round of last year's NCAA tournament. They fell in that one, but they played High Point again. They've played High Point now back-to-back years at High Point. They lost in that one 127-52. It was really good exposure for the Cougars to get onto national TV. The game was on ESPN+. And something that it's almost like taking the weight off of a baseball bat when you're on the on-deck circle. You play a team like High Point, well, then you come back and play Southern Virginia, and it's a little bit easier. So we'll see how the Cougars do. Everybody getting ready here. We'll send it down to the public address announcer, Drew Wilson, for the starting lineups and the national anthem. Just a moment.
A senior forward from Danville, North Carolina, number 5, Maggie Stroman. A sophomore forward from Concord, North Carolina, number 10, Jeremiah Howard. A junior guard from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, number 12, Will Gray. And a senior forward from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 22, Will Powell. Head coach of the Pride in his first season is Michael Hufford. And now let's meet and greet the starting lineup for your Averett University Cougars. At guard, over Richard sophomore from Richmond, Virginia, number 2, Tobias Bracey. At guard, sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 3, Jackson Sellers. At guard, sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 4, Mason Mitchell. At guard, Richard sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 10, Blair Crowley. And for sophomore from Asheville, North Carolina, number 24, Zach Scogan. Head coach for the Cougars in his 12th season is David Lino. He's assisted by Isaiah Jones. Trainer for the Cougars is Maria Ochoa.
And here we go. You hear it down there on the floor. Both starting lineups announced. If you're just joining us, though, Tobias Bracey, starting point guard for Averett. Jackson Sellers at shooting guard. Mason Mitchell getting a start at small forward. Blair Crumby and Zach Scogan will sort it all out for the Cougars. For Greensboro, Jalen Thorns and DJ Jackson. Front court, Najee Stroman, Will Gray. And we've also got Griffin Powell down low. 6'6" senior from Greensboro, North Carolina. Averett in their white tops, Greensboro in their green. And we are almost set here to tip off. Referee blew the whistle there for just a moment. But here we go, and the tip is up, and Greensboro in possession for the first offensive possession of the game. So here we go. It's going to be DJ Jackson with the ball here, and he throws it into row 8. So first possession turnover here for the Pride. And now we'll get our first look here at Tobias Bracey, who's really been raising some eyes here for the Cougars. 22 points per game this season in 2 games that Averett has played. Getting a big role here now this season following the transfer of Jamison Graves. Falling to the ground now, picking it up. Mitchell, 7 seconds. He loses it. It's picked back up. Here comes a three-point shot. That's off, and a big rebound there from Powell. And slowing it back up now here is DJ Jackson. Back up to Jackson. Kicks it to the wing. And working down low now, getting around, putting up the shot, and it's good. Tough shot there. Gets that one to go, and it's a 2-0 lead here for Greensboro. Getting it inside here. Crumby. Spin move around, trying to find someone. Crumby gets it back. He's only got 5 seconds to work with. Takes a step back. He's going to launch a contested three. That's way off. I don't think it hit the rim. That should be... No, I guess it did. Right back out. 3-point shot's no good. Ooh, almost a tip in from Sellers, but that also misses, and now Greensboro in transition. This one is stripped away from DJ Jackson. Crumby, the thief. He gets it now on the wing. Sends it back up top to Bracey. Averett closing in on their 500th program win. They've had 498 dating back to 1976. Working it inside is Mitchell. Scogan has it now past the arc. Kicks it back to Bracey. Bracey's got to do something. 2 seconds to work with. Got to put up a shot right here. He's not going to do it. It's going to be a shot clock violation. And 2 sloppy possessions there back-to-back by Averett with the shot clock winding down. Leaves the Cougars still scoreless here with 17:38 left in the first quarter. Looking around here is Will Gray. Gets it back up top to Stroman. Talked about him during the pregame. Somebody to watch. Averaging 20 points per game for the Pride. 3-point shot there is no good. Oh, that's over the back. Yeah. They're going to hit Stroman for that one. Or no, it's going to be against Averett. Oh, my goodness. Interesting. Don't necessarily agree with that one, but Jackson Sellers gets hit with the foul. First team foul for the Cougars. Getting inside, tough layup. That's not going to go. And another block there, but now we have a whistle. Is this going to be a foul or a jump ball? It'll be a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Cougars. Great defense down there by Averett, and now we'll have Crumby inbound. Press here from the Pride. Now they get it in. Blair Crumby, 6'3", redshirt sophomore. Gets it into Scogan. Oh, look out. Scogan, pump fake inside. He misses, but he's fouled, and he'll be heading to the line to shoot two. Zach Scogan heads to the line where he's 0 for 2 this season. Small sample size, chance to boost that free throw percentage up right here. Coach DeWino now having a talk with the 4 other starters on the floor. And Scogan goes 2 for 2. So Averett gets their first points on the board here. It's now 2-2 game. Send it back over to DJ Jackson. Jackson gets it over to the middle. Now the pass back, awfully close to stepping out of bounds, and yeah, he did. So a turnover there by Greensboro, and both teams just having a hard time finding their footing offensively. And you see that a lot of times in these college games. Trying to get each other ready to find their stride. Working inside now is Bracey, and he loses the ball. And it's picked up there by Stroman, and Stroman loses it as well. I mean, that was crazy. Just let the ball go right out of bounds. A little miscommunication there. I think Stroman thought that number 12, Will Gray, was going to be there to pick it up, but obviously he wasn't. So back-to-back turnovers there by both squads. And Averett back in possession. Still just 2-2 here. 4 minutes gone in the first half of play. Getting it inside. Here's Mason Mitchell working down low. It's up and good. Pardon, that is Jackson Sellers there inside getting the N1. A tough layup. So Jackson Sellers, some good footwork down there, and he plays bigger than his size. Sellers, 6'5", 195-pound sophomore out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Sellers averaging 13 points per game this season. And he can't convert on the three-point play. Still, nice layup there to get it inside and get some points on the board for Cougars. Here come the Pride, moving it inside. Shot is up, and shot is good from Will Gray. So Gray ties it back up. And there's Mason Mitchell. Got the name wrong on that first layup, but he's there. Crumby now in possession. Kicks it back up to the top. There's Bracey. Bracey will jab step. Tries to go right. He's denied. Tries to go right again. This time he gets through. Layup is no good, but he picks up a foul, much to the dismay of the Greensboro bench. And Bracey will head to the line where he shoots 82% this season. But you'll see that in just a moment when we come back. Timeout on the floor. And welcome back, everybody, to the Grant Center. My name is Thomas Heaney III here on Flow College, as we'll have 2 free throws coming up here for Bracey. As I just mentioned before our break, shooting 82% this season.
At the line for the Cougars, number 2, Tobias Bracey.
The largest sample size for Averett, 11 free throws this season. And the lefty can't get the first free throw to go, so a rare miss for him at the line. Coach David Duino giving his team a little pep talk during that timeout as Bracey splits the 2. 12th season for Coach Duino, the winningest coach in Averett men's basketball history. Had a terrific start last season. Started out 5-0. Started to receive votes in the top 25. They had that top 10 upset win over Christopher. Oh, that's got to be a travel. No, and now it's deflected and taken away. Here comes Crumby all the way down to Sellers. Jackson Sellers brings it down. And the assist by Crumby, and now it's 7-4 Averett. And now Crumby will pick up the foul. So some life being injected into this crowd here at the Grant Center. A big slam from Sellers. Just trying to get it in here, and now they do to Stroman. Kicks it back up top to the middle here, and back over to DJ Jackson. Jackson kicks it. Corner 3 is good. It's Griffin Powell, a senior out of Winston-Salem. 7-all now. And here comes Bracey. Bracey back to the middle. Crumby. Step back mid-range shot is no good, and the defensive rebound secured by Stroman. So Stroman gets it back over to Jackson. Powell, who just hit that three-point shot now, working against Crumby. Got to do something with it here. It's under 10. Swinging it back around. Here's Stroman. A three-point shot for him is up and no good. Long rebound picked up there by Sellers. And so Sellers kicks it over to Bracey. Bracey's going to step into a three-point shot and get it to go. Nice pass there from Sellers. Bracey stepped right into it. Stepped right into a three-point shot. And Averett with a three-point lead now. Gets it back over to the wing. Tight coverage here by Averett. DJ Jackson now the point guard trying to find something. Met by Bracey. Bracey all over him. And now Roberts is going to get fouled. That's Ryan Roberts, senior forward out of Burlington, North Carolina, coming into the game. And now Jackson will try to get it in. They got 20 seconds to work with here. Down 3. 7 minutes gone here in the first half. Swinging it back over to Dwight Vincent. Now here's a corner 3, and that one is going to be no good. And fight for the rebound will land in Bracey's hands after 2 Cougars went up for it. Jeremiah Howard set to check back in here for the Pride in just a moment. Mason Mitchell now gets a screen, sends it back over to Bracey. Bracey, ooh, nice behind the back, gets inside, and it's blocked by the Pride. Looks like that one was blocked by Vincent. Jackson back over to Stroman. Actually, Stroman's been awfully quiet here early. Hasn't gotten on the board yet. Here's a shot from Vincent, no good, and the rebound will go right over to Coach Duino. And out of bounds. Josh Lewis into the game for the Cougars. Josh Lewis, Danville native, hometown kid. I like what Lewis provides here for the Cougars. A lot of athleticism. As you'll see him in the near side corner, stepping up here. Gets it over to Crumby. Crumby Kicks it back over. Here comes Sellers inside and count it. Or not. Let's see. Referee's going to have a discussion. And now it's going to be called a blocking foul. So Sellers with his second and one. Boy, he is showing up here tonight. So Sellers will head back to the line here where he missed the last and one. Zach Scogan ready to check back in here. And Sellers misses again. But he does get the 2 points. And so 5-point lead now for Averett. Getting it back over. Ryan Roberts. Swarmed. Here comes Jackson trying to get past Crumby. Pull-up jump shot is no good. Lewis fighting for the rebound. And picked back up there by number 11 of Averett. That's Tyler Stevens, the freshman. So Tyler Stevens into the game as well. And Averett with a 5-point lead. Jackson Sellers been Averett's most efficient scorer so far. Stevens, the freshman, moves inside. And that foul is going to be before the shot. And I believe that's going to send us to immediate timeout. 11:20 left here in the Grand Center in the first half. The Cougars lead 12-7. And we are so back here on the Averett Sports Network. And the Cougars lead 12-7. 2 free throws coming up here. Or not, my mistake. That was before the shot, and so it'll be an inbound from the baseline for the Cougars. Tobias Bracey kicks to Scogan. Scogan will shoot from 3, doesn't there. Nice pump fake there from Mitchell. 3-point shot is no good. We do have a foul on the floor, and I believe this one's going to be against Averett. It's going to be against the freshman, Tyler Stevens. And Coach Domino is going to take Stevens out there and bring back Jackson Sellers. And now, let's see, did they get the timeout off, or was it a 5-second? Yeah, they just got that timeout off. 30-second timeout, so we will stay here, but the Cougars lead by 5, 11-14 left. Taking a look at some of the leading scorers. Jackson Sellers with 6 points, a steal and a block, and so he's been putting in work here early on, 3 of 4 from the field, and you also got to take a look at Bracey with 4 points. But so far, the story of the game has just been the poor shooting by both sides. Averett with the slim advantage, but both teams just 33% for Greensboro from the field, and 36% for Averett. 25% from 3 for Greensboro and just 20% for the Cougars. So a sluggish start offensively for both sides as Greensboro's timeout is over, and they'll try to get the ball in here against the Averett press. That's Will Gray, swarmed, double-teamed, got to find somebody to throw it to, launches a Hail Mary, and it's picked up. And back into the hands of Gray. But now only 15 seconds to work with. Gray moves inside, kicks it back out. Powell inside, dunk for the Pride. Jeremiah Howard slams it home. And it's a 3-point game now. Kicks it over to Bracey. Mitchell now to Bracey. Mitchell and Bracey playing catch. Mitchell kicks it inside to Josh Lewis. Lewis, big body inside. Can't get it to go. Scram for the rebound. Lewis tries to get it. Did he go out of bounds? And I believe it's going to be a foul on Greensboro. And so terrific effort there from Josh Lewis. And that's the stuff, man, you just can't teach. And a lot of that, too, is credit to how Coach Duino coaches this team. It's tough, gritty hustle. It's been that way for 12 seasons here at Averett. It's a mindset that he instills into his players. And Josh Lewis, you see right there again, the hustle, trying to get it. Bracey's going to let a 3 fly. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though, Jackson Sellers. Back to Bracey. Sellers now in possession. Top of the key. Kicks it over to Scogan. Mitchell with 8. Gets it back to Sellers. Sellers is going to drive inside, try to get the layup. Oh, man, he's got it going. Jackson Sellers working inside the paint. And it's back to 5. Crumby getting ready to check back in here for Averett. Pass inside, and that's going to be a goaltend. Count the basket there. So Ryan Roberts will get it in. Josh Lewis will get some good daps there on the sideline. And it's a 3-point game as we're just under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Back over to Bracey. Bracey, explosive inside. Now he's doubled. Kicks it all the way over. Great pass. Mitchell, back to Bracey inside. Layup is no good, but he's fouled. That'll send Tomias Bracey to the line to shoot 2.
Greensboro foul charge number 10, Jeremiah Howard, his second personal, team 7th. At the line of the Cougars, number 2, Tomias Bracey.
And Bracey's free throw is no good, and so free throw shooting becoming a little bit of an issue here for Averett. And he gets that to go. So 1 of 2 at the line for Bracey. The mid-range shot here is up and no good, and the rebound. An outlet pass over to Bracey, and now he'll slow it up. Cougars a 4-point lead. And Bracey explodes inside, gets to the rack, and he's blocked. And it'll stay here. They're going to say it was off of the Pride. Pass inside to Scogan. He's swarmed, kicks it out. And it's picked off. And now running the break, 3-on-2, and the layup is swirling around and in. And Greensboro cuts the lead down to 2. Now Averett's going to try to use the numbers here Little floater, no good. Rebounded by the Pride, and now they're off again, trying to run another fast break. Here they come inside. Shot is up. A foul called. A foul charge to Mason Mitchell, and a chance here for the Pride to tie the game up. Dwight Vincent will come up here and shoot 2. Gets that first one in. And Vincent goes 2 of 2 at the line, and it's a tie game here for the first time since 2-2. Averett's offense sputtering a little bit here. Trying to find a basket. Sends it over to Bracy. Back over to Crumby. Crumby gets it for a contested 3 and sinks it. And a timeout as Crumby gets that one to go. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with you in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody, here into the Grant Center. The Cougars lead by 3 over the Pride. Averett finding a big three-pointer there from Crumby just a moment ago. It was 1 of 6 from downtown before that shot, and he's able to get it in and get a three-pointer here. It's going to be close, almost a 5-second violation. And Greensboro is able to just get it in. Now they're going to push the pace. Kicks it inside. Scogan denies it, but they're going to pick up a foul on the shot. And so it looks like there's going to be 2 free throws coming up here for Greensboro. Awfully close there from being a clean block. Send Dwight Vincent back to the line where he just shot 2 free throws, made both of them a couple of minutes ago. And Vincent gets that one in. 3 for 3 now. And Vincent goes 2 of 2 at the line again. 4 for 4 now for the game. And Averett still leads. Bracy now with the ball. Swinging it around here with Mitchell. Mitchell. To the corner now. Double teamed. Sends it back over. Here comes Jackson Sellers. Averett's hottest scorer so far. He's denied. Ball's picked up by Mitchell. Shot clock doesn't reset. 5 seconds. Crumby looks for another one, and he can't get it. The defensive rebound there secured. Moving in. Oh, my goodness. Keeps his pivot foot. Now here's a three-point shot, and it is good. Griffin Powell gives the Pride their first lead since 2-0. A little over 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Josh Lewis back at the scorer's table, getting ready to check back in. Finds Scogan down low. Spin move, puts up the shot. Tough shot. And he gets it to go. The N1 opportunity there for Zach Scogan. Or I believe that was before the shot. So no N1, so Scogan's going to have to shoot him the old-fashioned way, and he misses the front end. DJ Jackson back in, starting point guard for the Pride. Free throws have been tough for the Cougars here early. 4 misses in a 1-point game. Scogan will exit. Josh Lewis comes back in. Back up top here, Jones. Jones over to Gray. Will Gray moves inside, scoop layup. Oh, he smokes it. And now the rebound by Averett. Chance to retake the lead. Bracey slows it up. He's going to look for a screen from Lewis. Goes the other way. Bracey kicks to the corner. Crumby. Crumby, floater, short, and rebounded there by Roberts. And it's picked off there. Josh Lewis, he's got hops, moves inside. No foul and the miss, but the offensive rebound by Mitchell, he puts it in. And now Gray, tough shot, gets it in. My goodness. Both teams' offenses now heating up after a slow start. Mitchell helping out Lewis there on that fast break. Missed the dunk opportunity, but he was right there to clean it up and put it in. Crumby gets a look, moves inside. Layup is blocked, and the rebound there from Jones. Outlet pass outside. Here comes Jackson. He gets the layup. And Greensboro now extends their lead. And 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Kicks it over. Bracey wants to tie it up. And he can't find it. It's rebounded there from Gray. Gray and Jackson in transition. He moves inside. Can't get it in, and a foul. Jalen Chambers and Kofi Williams getting set to come in. Coach Domino going deep into his bench here late in the first half. And Gray cannot find the front end.
Number 5, Jalen Chambers, and number 32, Kofi Williams, and for the Cougars.
Will Gray, the 75% free throw shooter, missed the first one and gets the second one. So 1 of 2 at the line there. Greensboro's largest lead of the first half. It's 4. .440 left. Chambers into the game, the backup point guard. Gets a screen from Williams. Jalen Chambers moves inside, stutter steps, passes inside to Williams. Williams a one-on-one opportunity, fades away and gets it to go. Nice shot there from Williams. And so the two men who came in to substitute Chambers and Williams. Chambers gets the assist and Williams gets the bucket. They were looking for some tough defense here down the stretch. Here's a three-point shot from Gray. Can't get it to go. Jumping for the rebound is Sellers. He gets it. Averett running transition. Back to Sellers. Sellers moves inside. Takes the layup and gets it in. And we're all tied up now. Sellers is in double figures. What a back and forth game this has been, is shaping up to be a dandy. Here comes Stroman, kicks it to the corner. 3-point opportunity is up and down. Ryan Roberts getting on the board. And just like a lot of college hoops games, a little slow start, but man, both teams have really, really picked up some fire here down the stretch. It's it over to Chambers. Chambers is going to let it fly. Hey, you bet! Little bench spark here for the Cougars as Jalen Chambers puts it in. Will Gray back with the ball. We're all tied up. A little over 3 minutes to go. What does Gray have in his bag? Moves inside. Scoop layup. Woo, misses. And picked up there by Jackson Sellers. Sellers runs the break. He's had a lot of success inside. Moves inside. Can't get the N1. But he will head to the line for two.
Greensboro foul charge to number 14, Ryan Roberts, his first personal. Team side.
And get a minute to catch our breath. Media timeout, 28-28 with 2:54 left. You want to go? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network. My name is Thomas Heaney III. We got Averett and Greensboro squaring off on this Friday night in Danville. And we'll have two free throws coming up here for Jackson Sellers. Sellers, who shoots 50% on the season, 7 of 14 coming into the day, is 0 for 2 so far. And free throw shooting has been a problem for the Cougars. They're just shooting 5 of 10. Shout out the officiating crews, Scott Graham, Michael Douglas, and Jackson Hill. 3 officials here tonight. So let's see if Sellers can get right here at the line. The Cougars need it. And Jackson gets the first one in. Gives the Cougars the lead. And can't find the second. So Sellers does get one. So Chambers, Williams, Sellers, Lewis, and Mitchell all out on the floor for the Cougars. Mitchell getting a little handsy, trying to get a steal. Jackson spin move. Jackson inside. Tough layup. Gets it in. Ooh, wow. And one there for DJ Jackson. So Jackson gives the Pride the lead. And will head to the line where he's shooting 94% this season. And no, that's not a small sample size. He's now 19 of 20 on the year in just 2 games. Goodness. 2-point lead here for the Pride. 2:30 left in the first half. Chambers swings it over to Sellers. Sellers working against Vincent. Here comes Sellers inside, drives to the lane, gets it in. Oh, my goodness. Who is stopping this man tonight? Wow. Sellers doing all his work in the paint. Here comes Jackson again. That's not going to go. And off to the races. Here come the Cougars. Chambers inside. Gets the bump. And, yeah, he got fouled on that one. I believe it was on the shot. And Jalen Chambers now will head to the line for his first free throws of the season. And yet another Averett free throw miss. Boy, they're just kind of stacking up right now. And it just feels like it's almost contagious at this point. Averett now just 6 of 13 at the line. Make it 7 of 14. Chambers gets the second one to go. Cougars retake the lead. It's 32-31 with under 2 minutes now. Cougars will get into their full court press. And DJ Jackson will start working against Chambers. Jalen Chambers. Here comes Williams. Oh, Mitchell again almost had a steal. So close. So it'll be an inbound here for the Pride. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. And they'll get it into Stroman. Stroman has been quiet today. 20-point-per-game scorer, has nothing so far today. Vincent moves inside and gets the layup to go. And now Greensboro retakes the lead. And 90 seconds left here in the Grand Center before we head to a halftime break. Trying to pick it up here. Vincent gets the steal on Crumby. Moves inside. Here comes Stroman. Little pump fake, and he's going to draw the foul. And now a chance for Stroman to get on the board. He's had 11 minutes of scoreless basketball. This is a guy that has scored 20-plus in both of Greensboro's games this year. And he does get on the board.
Checking in for the Cougars, number 2, Tobias Bracey.
And so Stroman, who's had a first half to forget, looking to gain some momentum here going into the second half with 2 free throws. And it's a 3-point game. Bracey back into the game for Chambers. He's trying to find Scogan. He does. Oh, that's a beauty of a pass. Woo-hoo. What a dime there from Tobias Bracey. Under a minute to go. Jackson moves inside. Kicks inside to Gray. It's blocked. And it's picked back up there by Crumby. Averett runs the break. Mitchell slows it up now. Cougars can go 2 for 1 if they want. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Bracey gets a big screen there from Williams. Loses it and kicks it back to Mitchell. Mitchell working a one-on-one. Back to Bracey. Bracey's doubled. Now to Mitchell. Mitchell, look out. Moves inside. Floater is up. No good. Offensive rebound, though, by Crumby. And back inside to Scogan. Shot clock turned off. The Cougars have the lead. And they'll be looking to hold the lead here as we head into halftime. 10 seconds left. The ball on DJ Jackson's hands. Defended by Bracey. Jackson. Step back three-pointer is no good, but he's fouled. And we'll see, was his foot on the line? That was the question. He was real close. They're going to say Bracey didn't give him a landing spot. It's going to be 3 shots. Boy, that looked close. The Averett bench also holding up 2 fingers. But this is the last guy you want to foul. This is a guy who's now 20 of 21 at the line this year, shooting over 95%. One of the best free throw shooters in the conference. And are they going to talk about this? I thought it was really close to being 2 shots, not 3. And it's still going to be 3 shots. Man, bench of Averett not too pleased. And, a rare miss from DJ Jackson. The maybe announcer's jinx, question mark? 1.5 seconds are on the clock, so the Cougars will have a chance, if he makes it, to get an inbound and a shot up. If he misses, probably a wrap. And Jackson makes the second, so he goes 2 of 3. 1 second left. Let's see what Averett can do. And that's not going to count as it hits the back of the backboard. And so it'll send us to the halftime break. Whew, baby. Got a good game on our hands here in Danville on this Friday night. 37-36. Greensboro Pride lead your Cougars. We'll take a quick break. Come back in about 10 minutes for the halftime report. Don't go anywhere.
Inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And here we go. Welcome back, everybody, for the second half of action in Danville, Virginia. Friday Night Hoops on the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. Got a good one here. Averett down by 1, 37-36. So we'll go over some of the halftime scores here for you. The leading scorer for Averett was number 3, Jackson Sellers. 13 points for him, 7 rebounds. Again, just playing bigger than what his height is. And this is exactly what Coach Duino was talking about during his season preview with the Averett media team. It's just like, yeah, we don't have a guy who's 6'7" or 6'8", but we've got guys who are just lengthy across the board and guys who play bigger than what they're listed at. And that's exactly what Jackson Sellers is. He's 6'5", but, you know, growing up with Jason Sellers, who was a 5-year starter here for the Cougars, who obviously was a bigger guy. I think he was probably a 6'8" or 6'9". Growing up like that, I'm sure probably challenged Jackson to play a little bit bigger. And so he's got 13 points for the Cougars as we're underway now in the second half. Ryan Reynolds getting the ball over here. Excuse me, that's Ryan Roberts. Jeez. Not to be confused with the actor. As here's a 3-point shot for Stroman. It's no good, and Stroman has been the story of the first half for the Pride. This is their leading scorer points per game-wise through the first 2 games. The transfer from Davidson Davie Community College, but he just has not had it here today. There's Sellers. 3-point shot is good, and starting right where he left off. Jackson Sellers now at 16 points. Cool him off. Moving it inside, here's Gray. Pass inside to Reynolds, moves in, and smokes the layup. And now he gets his own miss and gets it in. But boy, again, Stroman, maybe that'll get him going a little bit, as missed a wide open layup, but he was able to get his own miss and put it in. All tied up now. Bracey sends it back over to Mason Mitchell. Mitchell, little fadeaway 2-point shot is blocked by Stroman. And now pushing the tempo now in the break. Jackson gets it inside. Here's Stroman moving inside, and yep, there it goes. And a quick 4 points here for Nige Stroman. And the Pride now lead by 2. He's trying to get it going here in the second half. Crumby gets it over to Bracey, the lefty. Swings it over to Jackson Sellers. Crumby, tough lay. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Tough lay there for Crumby, and now we'll get a whistle here from the referee. Is this a delay of game potentially? We'll find out. Not quite sure what's going on here, but it looks like it's just going to be an inbound for Greensboro. And checking back in here for the Pride is going to be Dwight Vincent, the true freshman, who has been nails at the line here. He's 4 for 4. And one of his first road games of his collegiate career. All tied up here, 41 all. And Jackson working against Crumby, swings it back over to Gray. Gray, Powell, moves inside. Powell with a lot of power, puts it in. And gives Greensboro another lead. So just back and forth like a seesaw here. Moving it inside, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Jackson. Jackson obviously disagrees with the call, but it's not going to matter too much as they send it over now to Mason Mitchell. Mitchell Sellers. Crumby, little footwork there. Can't get the layup to go, and it's rebounded by Roberts. Here comes Jackson, moving it inside. Tough layup is good. Oh, boy. Whew. Tough layup there, and now it's a 4-point lead for the Pride. Just under 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Look for Bracey to get it going here, too. He's been a little bit quiet. Scogan up top. Pump fakes, moves inside, working against 2, kicks it back out to Sellers. Sellers has 5 seconds to work with, moves inside. Hey, you got it. And they just cannot hold Jackson Sellers down in the paint right now as he's just having his way. 18 points leading all scorers. Timeout by Averett. They trail by 2 at the 16:44 mark. We'll be right back. And we are back here. Apologies for the technical difficulties as we were gone. Greensboro now getting their lead back up to 11. And Averett in control of the ball. Williams will come in for Crumby. And Averett just a little stagnant here on both sides. Sends it over to Mitchell. Back over to Jalen Chambers. Chambers with 5. He's going to let a 3 fly, and that's going to be no good. But what a rebound by Mitchell. Misses it, and now an offensive rebound by Stevens. He misses it, and a foul. Tyler Stevens will head to the line to shoot 2, and the Cougars need him bad, and they need to hit their free throws more. As first half, it was rough. Just shot 50% on 14 attempts. Left 7 points there on the board, as that first free throw is good. And the second one is good as well. So 2 for 2 at the line there for Stevens. They needed it bad. And it's a 9-point game. Greensboro is 13 minutes away from snapping a 6-game losing streak against Averett. As here's a 3-point shot, in and out. The rebound there from Stroman. Back out to Jackson. Stroman gets it. He's going to fire a 3 and miss it. And so 0 for 2 from 3. And here comes Stevens up and in. Tyler Stevens, freshman, how do you do? And just like that, it's down to 7. Stevens giving Averett a little bit of a bounce here, the freshman out of Columbia, South Carolina. Greensboro looking for a response. Send over to Stevens, into the corner. And a big 3 by Roberts. Roberts with the answer. Left wide open in that corner, and it's back up to 10. Moving inside is Chambers. Oh, a little finesse. Lay gets that one in. And an 8-point game. Back up top. Oh, my goodness. That's a deep 3 and contested. And a miss. Averett running the break. Slow it up now. Jackson Sellers with the ball. He's done all his work inside tonight. Tries to kick it into the corner to Stevens, but that pass a little bit too high. And immediate timeout with just a second under 12 minutes to go here. Greensboro up by 8. You're watching the Averett Sports Network on Flow College.
Sova Health has the heart care you need to stay healthy. As a Duke Health affiliate in heart care, they are backed by the latest Duke guidelines and research, providing our community with enhanced quality health care. Whether it's cardiac screening or emergency heart care at their accredited chest pain center, they provide quality treatment close to home. Sova Health, heart care to live your healthiest life. Visit online at sovahealth.com/heart.
And back into action here. Greensboro with the ball. They got to get it in. They do. It's into Jackson working against Chambers. And whoa! Chambers catches the foul there on Jackson. The second Averett foul here in the second half. Blocking foul is the call.
Checking back into the Pride, number 12, Will Gray.
Will Gray checks back in here for the Pride. They'll have a fresh 30 seconds to work with here. Stroman pivots, got to find somebody. He's trapped. He finds Jackson with 10. Back inside to Stroman. Stroman's going to work the freshman. Moves inside and gets the layup to go with the left. And so Stroman, who had just 1 point in the first half, has 10 here in the second. 9 minutes down, rather. Sellers moves inside. He's working against Stroman. Pump, and lay. Jackson Sellers now with 20 points. He's accounted for 20 out of Averett's 50 here tonight. Pushing it inside. Roberts in the corner. Kicks it back out to Will Gray. Gray stumbling, rumbling, bumbling. Picks it back up. Almost lost it. Now Stroman inside. Averett looking to play defense without fouling, and that does not happen as they foul Roberts. They're going to catch Tyler Stevens on the foul, and it was in the act of shooting. So Roberts misses the front end there. Just 2 free throw attempts this season for him. And Roberts misses both at the line. And so a good break there for Averett. Keeps it tight. Still an 8-point game here with over 10 minutes to go. Sellers almost lost it, keeps control, moves inside, kicks it back outside to Chambers. Sends it back over. Jalen Chambers going to let it fly for 3! Jalen Chambers. He's hyped now as he gets back on defense. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. Gray gets it, and now he's stumped. Pushes it back inside. Nice pass. Wasn't expecting it. Oh, it's taken away. Chambers gets it now. Averett on a little bit of a run. Sellers with 20 points here tonight, looking for 22, and he's got it, and another one. And one opportunity there for Jackson Sellers. And just like that, you blink and it's a 3-point game. And this is becoming a career night here for Jackson Sellers. He's got 22 points. And Averett right now on a 7-0 run. And he gets the free throw as well. And so 23 points now for Jackson Sellers. And it's a 2-point game here. Cougars have come alive on the defensive end of the ball. DJ Jackson looking for something, and this is going to be an offensive foul against Greensboro. Powell picks up the offensive foul, and now Averett with a chance to tie or take the lead. Jalen Chambers, who has given Averett a spark here off the bench, kicks it to Scogan. Scogan working in a one-on-one. He wants it, can't find it, kicks it back out. Chambers. He's got time. He's going to get a high ball screen here from Stevens. Chambers moves inside, 10 seconds to work with. Little bump inside, can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Who's going to come down with it? It's Sellers. It's Jackson Sellers with the offensive rebound amongst the trees. Tie game. And that is exactly what we talk about when we say Sellers plays bigger than his height. Sticks his nose in there, gets an offensive rebound. And now it's going to be a jump ball. Bring it back to Averett's way. A 10-0 run by Averett in the last 2 minutes. And looked like it was going to be a timeout there. Instead, we'll keep playing. Instead, it's substitution. 59 all here in the Grant Center this Friday night in Danville. Matchup that has historically favored Averett. They've won the last 6 games. Jackson Sellers now in possession of the ball, kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to let it fly. Why not? Can't get it. Offensive rebound, though, by Stevens, and he's fouled. And Averett dominating on the boards right now. Another offensive rebound. And how about the bench of Averett? You look at Tyler Stevens right now, and again, it's just a coach that we know coach team right now. It's the bench guys getting active, doing the dirty work. Chance for Averett to get their first lead of the second half. And that one goes in and out. Tyler Stevens missed the first free throw and gets the second. 60-59 with just over 8 to play. An 11-0 run by Averett. Will Gray with the ball working against Jackson Sellers. Gets it inside. Working against Scogan. Scogan looking to hold his own. He does, but he fouls Jones down low, and it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Jones. Second foul for Scogan. Send Jones to the line here for his first free throws of the season, and he gets that one in. What a time to get your first free throws here. Tie game with 8:11 left. This matchup, anytime you see the green of Greensboro and the navy and gold of Averett, just signals rivalry. Misses the free throw, but it's rebounded by Stroman, and so Greensboro will get an offensive possession here. Just a historical matchup right now as this one is inside and in for Will Gray. Jalen Chambers dribbles the ball up. Bracey's still on the bench. Here's Jackson Sellers, leading scorer for both squads. Chambers finds a lane, puts up the tough layup, and he gets the N1. Jalen Chambers with some spark off the bench. My goodness. And a media timeout on the floor. Jalen Chambers has Averett going as they have tied it up here. 62-62, 7:39 left. We'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network after the break. And welcome back, everybody, after the timeout, or still during timeout here. Coach Duino talking to his guys. And Coach Michael McDuffie in his first season of Greensboro talking with his team as well. We've got a 62-62 ball game here in this non-conference game. And I alluded to it a little bit before, but again, anytime these two teams match up, man, it is just fireworks. Separated by just an hour south, Greensboro and Danville. Right now, we're all tied up, and it's going to be a free throw rather for Jalen Chambers, who has 11 points in 11 minutes. Most of those points coming here in the second half. And this is the part of basketball, especially college basketball, that you just love to see. You know, coach will go to a guy off the bench, and he can come in and really provide a spark. And now it's going to be up to Coach Duino in his 12th season to kind of read the game here. And how long do you keep Bracey on the bench, as the N1 free throw is no good, but it's an offensive rebound again by Averett, this time by Jackson Sellers. But keeping Bracey on the bench, 22-point-per-game scorer here in the first two games. Sellers, 25 points here tonight. He's double-teamed. He kicks it over to Chambers. Chambers, stutter step back three-pointer. Front rim, can't get it to go. And off to the races. Here comes Stroman working in transition. Layup is no good. Offensive rebound, though, is also no good. And now rebounded by Scogan. And he's swarmed, and they're going to call a jump ball. Wow, so a little crazy sequence there as Greensboro missed twice. Scogan did get the second rebound, but it was a tie-up, possession arrow in favor of the Pride. Jones picks it up, kicks it over to Will Gray. Gray working against Chambers. Chambers trying to pick his pocket, and they call a foul on the young point guard Chambers. .20 seconds on the shot clock, just a touch over 7 minutes to go. Scogan picks it off. Here comes Jalen Chambers in transition, kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell pump fakes, puts up the layup, and it's good. So Scogan right there, after the questionable tie-up, is able to get the ball right back on the intercepting steal. .10 seconds to work with. Greensboro's leading scorer, Stroman puts up a tough shot. That's not going to go, and the rebound to Stevens. Look out from behind, though, as you see Gray trying to get a steal. And, yeah, that's going to be a foul on Gray. That is just a horrendous foul, with all due respect. I mean, there's nothing going on right there. Averett's just bringing the ball up, and you bring your team into the bonus now, and I believe this is going to be a 1-and-1. I mean, that's just inexcusable right there. Again, coaches try to preach, just trying to avoid those dead ball fouls, really, when nothing's going on. And right there, again, just dribbling the ball up. But yet another missed free throw by Averett, as that has really plagued them here today. So Greensboro gets a break. They'll get the ball right back. Pushing it inside, it's stolen, taken away by Chambers. Chambers has got numbers, 3-on-1. Kicks it to Mitchell. Mitchell up inside for the dunk. Oh, baby. Averett has a 4-point lead, back on the defensive side of the ball. Here comes Jackson inside, working. It's blocked. Chambers wanted to send it. Instead, he'll wisely slow it up. Gets it back over to Sellers. Sellers inside. He gets it in. Averett cannot be stopped right now on offense. And Greensboro looks like they're going to call a timeout here, and they will. Averett on fire, the Grant Center on fire here, 68-62, and the Cougars have stormed back from being down 11 here in the second half to lead by 5. Take a quick break and join you in just a moment.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And we want to welcome you back here to the Grant Center. Again, my name is Thomas Heaney III. You're watching Cougars and Pride on Flow College right now. And you're also watching Jackson Sellers put up a career night. 27 points, a career high. Also 11 rebounds and 4 assists. Just putting the stat sheet stuffer. Hasn't been without the help of Jalen Chambers, though, as well. He's got 11 points off the bench in 13 minutes, rather. 7 points for Scogan. And right now the Pride down 6. And just trying to find something offensively. It has been rough. They led this game 59-49 at one point. As here comes Gray inside trying to find his cutting Stroman, but it's denied. And, just out of bounds there was Chambers. But Averett right now on a 19-3 run. As I mentioned, it was 59-49. They have really just turned this game upside down. They're going to have a discussion about this. I thought it was really close. I thought Chambers might have thrown the ball off of Gray. But to no avail, it'll stay here with the Pride. 20 seconds to work with. Gets it into Stroman. Stroman to Gray. Gray pivots. Loses it. And fight for the ball. It's going to be picked up by Mitchell. Turnovers killing Greensboro. And they're going to call over and back. A backcourt violation. And Coach DeWino is irate. Close call there, does not go Averett's way, and so it'll be a turnover for the Cougars. But Greensboro right now has got to get their act together on offense. Scored 3 points in the last 5 minutes. Sends it inside to Stroman. Stroman working against Scogan. It's a one-on-one. He likes that matchup. Instead, he'll kick it back out on the double team. Gets it back. Stroman inside. Layup is good. And so Greensboro trying to get back to their bread and butter. It's a 4-point game. Sellers moves inside. He's got 27, looking for more. Inside, and he gets more. You can't stop him right now as he's got 29 points. A career high, and putting Averett on his back. Sellers looking for the N1. This one to give him 30. My goodness. Sellers gets it. It's a 30-piece for him. And Greensboro right now is, 1, got to figure out their offense, and 2, got to figure out a way to stop Jackson Sellers. Swings it back over, and it's lost. Stroman lost the ball. And Averett will retake possession, a 7-point lead now with 4 to play. Sellers. It's it back over to Scogan. Scogan to Mitchell. Back to Sellers. Sellers behind the back, moves inside. Oh, lost the handle, and it's going to go the other way. Media timeout, 71-64, 3:51 left. And Sellers looking to put the finishing touches here on a terrific night as he's running to the locker room. Interesting. And we welcome you back here into the booth in Danville, Virginia on this Friday night. The Cougars up by 7. What a terrific run it has been for them. They're currently on a 22-5 run over Greensboro, a team that they have beaten 6 times in a row. And a little interesting storyline here. I don't know if you guys saw before we went to break, but Jackson Sellers, who is quite honestly just taking over this game right now with 30 points, 11 rebounds. He ran to the locker room after that last timeout, sprinted right into the locker room. So no trainers with him, not quite sure, don't want to speculate, but he's out of the game right now for that reason. So we'll keep an eye on him, see if he comes back. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and Greensboro trying to find something here offensively. It's been really tough, and now Jackson Sellers runs back out onto the floor. A foul call. But he's going to run right back onto the bench. You guys can see it there on your screen. And he's going to check back in, and so, again, don't want to speculate. He was not with any trainers or anything, and was gone for a couple minutes, and so now he's going to come back in. Crumby was in for just a couple minutes there. Sellers head into the clubhouse. But he's back out there, 71-65. And one of the best free throw shooters in the conference at the line. And he goes 2 for 2 per usual. So the hardest part of the game for a team making a comeback is when you're able to get back up. But can you hold on? Can you keep the lead? See if Averett can do it. It's it back over to Jackson Sellers. 30 points tonight, working against Jackson. Scogan fakes the screen. Sellers moves inside, puts up the layup. It's a blocking foul, and he'll head back to the line for two. You know, everybody in the building knows where Sellers wants to get and try to get into the paint, and yet Greensboro just cannot stop the 6'5" guard. Sellers to the line where he's 3 for 6 tonight. Gets that free throw to go. And Sellers 2 for 2 at the line, which is really encouraging to see. He struggled this season, coming into tonight at 50%, and missed the first 2 free throws of tonight, and now he's made the last 2. 3 minutes left. Time is ticking here on Greensboro. They've got to get going. Kicks it into their leading scorer. Here's Stroman, one-on-one. Now they bring the double. Stroman, fadeaway shot is no good, and the rebound to Jackson Sellers. And now Will Gray playing a little aggressive. Jalen Chambers will bring the ball up. Time becoming a factor here down the stretch. Chambers moves inside. He puts up a shot and can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, though. Jackson Sellers amongst the trees again. The 6'5" guard with the offensive rebound. I mean, this is one of the more dominating performances that an Averett individual has had in some time. You think about the 36-point performance from Jamison Graves last season against number 10 Christopher Newport en route to that upset victory. This is right on par. $75 to 6-7. I had to do it as he misses the free throw. 2:20 left. Averett up by 8. Jackson Sellers is going to be double teamed because why not? He's going to try to split the defense, and he gets stripped. He gets it back, though. Everyone now is doing the 6-7. Sellers gets it back. He takes a shot, he misses, and Greensboro here with their last gasp. 2 minutes left, down by 8. We're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Sellers. Third personal foul here for him as we dip under 2 minutes. And this is why you got to love Coach Duino. I mean, this is a kid in Jackson Sellers here having a career night, and he picks up a silly foul there, and Coach Duino right in his face trying to correct the mistake. Stroman picks up the free throw there. Stroman's able to make this one. It could be a 2-score game. Which he does. 2-possession game here, 1:57 left, and this is the point where you got to take care of the ball. Can't have any turnovers, and at the very worst, take a shot clock violation. Chambers is swarmed, and is it going to be a foul or a jump ball? It's going to be a foul on Greensboro, as they are not too pleased with that, and a technical foul. The kids love it. As I believe it's going to be against Jackson. He was hot, and to be quite honest with you, is the whole Greensboro team and some of the Greensboro faithful who have shown out tonight have not been too pleased with the officiating tonight. But I got to be honest, you cannot pick up a technical foul right there in that situation. I understand it's a close call. It could go either way. Possession arrow wasn't even really in their favor. So a free throw there from Chambers is good. I mean, that could essentially ice the game here if Averett able to knock down their free throws, which has been questionable tonight. Chambers right there knocks them both down, and I believe he's going to have another one here. DJ Jackson walking back to the bench, visibly mad. Team fouls here in the second half for Greensboro. And Averett is inching closer and closer to their second straight win here and improving to 2-1 as 4 free throws now on that one possession. Just shows you how close a game can be even despite the score. I mean, if Greensboro picks up that jump ball, how about Jalen Chambers as well, hitting all those free throws. Averett's looking to ice this one and get their 7th straight over Greensboro. We'll have a timeout on the floor, a minute 48 left. Cougars up by 10.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Averett trailed by as much as 11 in the second half. They're leading by 10 right now and looking to put the finishing touches on a terrific second half performance. 34 points for Jackson Sellers, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. 7, and I'm repeating myself here because it needs to be repeated, 7 offensive rebounds for the 6'5 guard. Just absolutely terrific, a performance that his brother, 5-year starter Jason Sellers, will be pretty proud of. Here comes a three-point shot. That one is no good. Fight for the rebound is up to number 12, Will Gray. He gets it to go. It's an 8-point game. Full court press here. Trying to find a turnover. Oh, boy. And it's loose, and it's picked up by Greensboro. But it's also loose and picked up almost by Averett. My goodness, forgive me. That was just back and forth right there. It's going to be a foul on Averett, and boy, that is the last thing you need to do. Oh, my goodness. 79-71, and a chance to make it a 2-score game. That's exactly what the Pride wants. They want that clock to stop and a chance to get some free throws. Vincent, who's perfect at the line tonight, has not missed at all. Now misses because, of course, the announcer's jinx. Moving it inside here, Chambers. Whoa! Layup is good. What's this whistle going to be? Chambers got it. He puts his hands up. Referees want everybody on the Averett bench to back up. Boy, this has been an eventful game. Forgive me if I'm not describing everything as perfectly as I might want. There's been a lot of times in this game where I think even an incredible basketball expert might go, what the heck was that? Either way, we're under a minute to go in the Grant Center. Averett up by 10. It's going to take a miracle here for the Greensboro Pride And that is not going to help as Stroman's frustrating day continues. He's had a great second half, but a really bad first half for the Greensboro superstar. And when it looked like Averett was on the ropes, Coach Duino made a very important decision. And I know I've talked a lot about Jackson Sellers here tonight, but we also got to take a look at Jalen Chambers. 17 minutes off the bench. He's given Averett 15 points, and it's more than just that. It's been the energy on the defensive side of the ball, the smart plays, the smart passes, doing the little things. And he has also been a huge part into this win here for Averett. Sellers takes it. He's got 8 seconds. He's going to dribble it around. He'll be fouled. And the Averett crowd rises to their feet on a career night for Jackson Sellers. And it's performances like this that really gets you excited for the rest of this season here for this team. No seniors on the roster. A bunch of sophomores, a bunch of freshmen, seven sophomores and 5 freshmen to be exact. And Sellers misses that first free throw. But you want to talk about just willing your guys. It's been that kind of performance tonight for Sellers. He gets that one. He's got 35. Timeout on the floor. Send us to one last final break here in the Grant Center. Cougars up by 11, 28 seconds away from a victory. And a welcome back, everybody, to the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. Greensboro with the ball. There's not much they can do here, as this one is long over for them. They get that layup to go. Averett gets the ball in. I would imagine Greensboro probably just lets them dribble it out. Chambers swings it all the way down to Scogan. Scogan into Mitchell. Mitchell under the basket. He'll bounce it out, and that'll be all she wrote, folks. Averett gets the win, 82-73. A career night for Jackson Sellers as he finishes with 35. Crowd rises to their feet. Big win for the Cougars, their second straight. Their next game will be against Apprentice, 2 p.m. In 6 days, they'll have a nice long break here to sit on this one. But boy, just a terrific performance all around. And an explosive second half. This was a game that the Cougars trailed by 11 with 10 minutes to go. And they went on a 22-5 run, sealed the victory. And Greensboro now has lost 7 straight to their rival Averett. Great night here in Danville on this Friday night. That's going to be all for us here at the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. For everyone here at the Averett Sports Network, we say so long, friends. My name is Thomas III. Take care and enjoy your weekend.